Okay, I need to stop eating cake for breakfast. Hey, Spencer.
Hi, where are you?
You know what? I spaced. Literally.
What?
Never mind. Anyway, we're supposed to be heading over to Tyson's. He's on the spectrum. He wants to know about dating, so...
Wait, so by on the spectrum you mean the autism spectrum, right?
Yes, I do. And, yeah, so let's get there. I should touch down in a few minutes. Okay, we are here. Ready to go?
Well, wait, hang on. Let me just eat this banana real quick before we go in.
Come
No,
on.
it's fine. I'll be fast. It's fine.
What? We've been in the car for an hour.
Look.
You. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going inside.
Hello. Wait, you forgot your...
Hey Nadine, hey
Hi,
Spencer.
Tyson.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Good, so I just wanted to show you my family.
Hi.
Hi.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
This is Trisha, she's my mom. She's very nice. This is my dad, his name's Tyler. He's a really cool guy. And this is my brother, Tucker.
Hi, Tucker. Nice to meet you.
We heard that you have some really interesting thoughts around dating, and so we thought it would be fun to hang out and explore some of that today.
Well, yeah, sure, we could do that, but I don't really want to say it in front of my mom, if you know what I mean.
Understood.
So Tyson, one of the things that I talk to people a lot about is dating. So I was just wondering, how old are you?
I'm 12.
Okay, so I remember when I was 12, that's around the age that I actually started thinking about dating more, and I had a lot of questions about it. I was wondering if you have any questions.
Yeah, I did. Like, what was a typical age for people that start to get curious about dating?
People can be interested at any age, and I think it's actually very common for people to be curious around your age, 11, 12, 13. So we brought some things in this bag, including a couple of our friends. This is Blue. You can hang on to Blue if you want to. And we also have our friend Ginger. Do you wanna...
I'm happy to hang on to Ginger.
I also have a crystal ball. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't have a ton of experience, but I have seen this done in movies. I think the first step is rubbing it. This charges it up with energy. Yeah, let's maybe get some of your energy in there. Spencer energy, Ginger energy. Okay, let's look into it and see if it can tell us what qualities an amazing future partner might have. Do you see anything in here, Tyson?
Well, probably smart.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So then they need to be kind as well.
Yes, absolutely. We love a kind person.
What else do you see in there?
Oh, well, a good sense of humor.
Yes. You read my mind. He has the gift.
He does. So, we just met your parents, and I was actually wondering, do you know what attracted them to each other?
No, I don't. Mom, come up here. Come on.
Coming. Hi.
Hello again.
Hi. What's up?
So anyways, I just had a question. How did you and Dad hook up, if you know what I mean?
Oh, so your dad and I, as young adults, we worked together at the same retail store. We just started making googly eyes at each other. We started getting attracted to each other. You can see I'm even a little nervous talking about it. So after that, I knew that I liked your father because he had a great sense of humor. He makes me smile and laugh all the time. And we know, Tyson, for you, that as hard as it is for me to say, at 12 years old, you're about to enter the dating scene. We want to give you a great experience as you enter into this world. And we signed you up for the dating boot camp for kids on the spectrum to help you enter into the dating scene. And I know that sometimes starting conversations or that social piece can be a little bit awkward and make you a little bit nervous. So we're putting some tools in your tool belt to help you enter into the dating scene. And I know that you are such a creative kid and you love coding and you love creating content and artwork. And you've been working on a very exciting dating video game to help kids your age enter into the dating world.
Yeah, you know what? I could probably talk about this with Nadine and Spencer, so I think you can go now.
Well, you have fun then, Tyson, and I'm gonna take off, okay, buddy?
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
So, can we check out your dating game?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's do it. Tyson, I just noticed you're sitting next to Nana's chair.
So she used to live here, but unfortunately she passed away in like September. So.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And that's her chair.
I like
Yes.
that you save a chair for her. That's so nice.
Well, then I'm really happy to have Nana with us as we dive into your dating game. So, are these the plans for your game?
Yes. So this game is titled Untitled Dating Game.
It's a great title.
So anyways, let me just look through these real quick. Right at the beginning of the game, like who you play as and who you date is totally randomized.
Great.
Interesting.
Love that.
And they each have 3 different characteristics.
And are the characteristics random as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You have 2 random people with 3 random traits, which is sort of how dating can start in real life.
Yeah. So anyways, the first stage is like flirting.
Like your mom said, like googly eyes.
Yeah.
Can you do your best googly eyes? That was so good. That was so good. Okay, so what else? So there's flirting. So what happens after flirting?
After you flirt, you would have to like ask a friend to engage in conversation with your crush, and you'll try to get the friend to like ask the crush if the crush likes you.
Okay, and I love that too because I think a lot of us really need the support of like our friends and our people when we're doing something big.
Then there's the second stage where, you know, like you're asking them the questions and like you can like change your delivery, like tone and attitude. So then there is the third part where you're asking them out, like here's a visual representation. So like, would you like to go out with me or else, or like I'm desperate, like please.
Okay, so that's so fantastic. So I know you're still developing it, but I was wondering if we could maybe do like a simulation of it with us and Ginger and Blue.
Yeah, get started, can see if it really works.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Do you want to be Ginger?
Sure.
Okay,
Hey, Ginger.
there you go. I guess I can be Blue.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it
And then
out.
should I be the friend when it comes time for like friend advice?
Yes.
Okay, great.
So first you need the 3 traits.
Okay.
Let's just say Ginger is on the spectrum.
Okay,
Love it.
Ginger's shy.
okay.
It doesn't like a lot of eye contact.
Okay, let's say that Blue is talkative. Blue is a bookworm. And Blue doesn't like a lot of eye contact. Okay.
So let's just see how the flirting would work. Ginger's gonna go, hey, Spencer, can you do something for me?
I would be happy to. What's up?
So I'm kind of interested in Blue, and I was just wondering if you could see if Blue likes me.
I totally can.
Okay.
Okay, stand by. Hey, Blue.
Hey, what's up?
How
oh my
are you, Boo?
gosh. I'm really good. Okay, so I gotta tell you about this book that I was reading yesterday. It's amazing.
Okay.
It's all about how you make caramel.
Oh, I love caramel.
Yeah, do you know you just like get sugar and then you put it on the stove and then you boil it for a super long time. It just turns into caramel.
I love that. You know, speaking of sweet, do you know Ginger?
Yeah.
Ginger has some feelings for you and is wondering if you have any feelings for
Oh my
Ginger.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
Okay. So you know this. They told you that.
They told me. How do you feel?
Obviously I'm interested.
Is it okay if I share with Ginger that you have feelings for them?
Yes, tell them immediately. I'm so down. I'm totally down.
Okay.
Be cool.
So-
Okay.
You know, I'm always cool. Stand by. I have great news. Blue is totally interested, and they would love to chat more. It's a green light, buddy.
Yay. So now, time for the third one. Asking them out. Hey, Blue.
Hi, Ginger. What's up?
In this case, Ginger is going to say, I'm good.
Oh, yeah, I'm good too. Yeah, I've just been like reading this book and it's like all about birds. And do you know there are like so many species of birds?
Yeah. You know what? I also had a question. If maybe you'd like to go out with me?
Okay, yeah, I'd love to. Where do you want to go?
I don't know. Maybe we could go to that restaurant. It's right by here.
And maybe afterwards, do you want to go to the library? I don't know.
Sure.
Sure. So like, I'll text you and we'll figure out a time. Does that work?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. Well, I guess bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks. Bye. Bye.
So
Okay,
exciting.
so clearly that was successful. So now
I would say so.
I'm gonna get organized here. But now we'll go to the fourth stage, the date itself.
This pasta is so good. Do you like pasta?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to talk and my mouth is full of pasta. Just excuse me for a second. I actually read a book about pasta and like all these different pastas. Actually, do you know that pasta wasn't invented in Italy? It was more invented like in Asia, like around China, because you know, noodles. So maybe after this we could stop by the library and like we could check out some of my favorite books. Do you have any favorite books? What is your favorite book?
I don't know. But to be honest, you're too talkative for me.
I hear that. I just I guess I have a lot of thoughts and I have a lot of things to say. You know what then? I think I am just gonna maybe get my pasta to go.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Well, thank you anyway, and maybe I'll see you around.
Still friends?
Yeah, absolutely. I like getting to know you and meeting you.
Bye, Blue.
Okay, bye, Ginger.
My heart.
So anyways, I don't really think it was anyone's fault because it just wasn't as compatible as it could have been.
Yeah, I completely agree, and I think sometimes we can meet someone and we're interested in them, and then we get to know them a little better, and then we realize, oh, actually, this person is not for me, at least not in that way. But I really respect that Ginger was honest, because that can be hard sometimes when you're like, ooh, I'm not feeling this person and I need to tell them. And I think that Ginger was honest in a kind way. They didn't blame Blue, they were just like, it's too much for me. And so I'm glad they got to like sort of part on good terms. Even though they weren't a love match in the end, I feel like maybe we still won.
Yeah.
Like they're still friends, right?
Exactly. And you know, dating can be tricky. It doesn't always work out the way that we want, but this can still be good practice, I think.
Yeah, you know what? I actually wrote like a little rap about how dating can be tricky.
What?
Oh, all
We're
right.
full of surprises.
All right. Well,
Let's hear it.
Spit some bars.
Dating is like a movie. It has unexpected twists, but when you do it right, you feel joy and bliss. Dating on the spectrum is getting to know someone. Dating on the spectrum is exciting and fun. Although it may be tricky, it's worth it in the end because then you can relate to a brand new special friend.
So Tyson, I also have a dating game. Now, I'm going to admit it's not as sophisticated as yours, but I still think it's going to be a lot of fun. So, super simple. We've got our mat. Okay, that was a little spoiler. We've got our yellow, we've got our red, and we've got our green. So, how this works is Spencer has some dating scenarios, and he's going to ask us questions. You're going to decide if you think that it's a dating do, a dating don't, or a dating maybe. If you think it's a dating do, you're gonna hit the green button. Do you wanna do that? Give it a shot? Nice. If you think it's a dating don't, something that you're like, no, I wouldn't be into that, then you're gonna hit the red button. And if it's a situation where you're like, I'm not sure, or it might depend on the circumstances, it's a maybe, then you're gonna hit the yellow button.
Why does the yellow button sound worse from the red button?
I know, right? That's the right question.
I find sometimes not being sure is harder than knowing for sure that it's a no. All right, Spencer, hit us with our first scenario.
Okay, we have a crush on someone. It's 1 a.m. We text them.
All right, texting at 1 a.m. a dating don't for you. Let's do another one.
Scenario number 2. We're at a party. We've been talking to them all night and it's total vibes. We lean in and try to kiss them.
Okay.
Immediately no. Immediately no.
Immediately, that is a dating don't for you. So why is that a don't for you?
Because you never asked for consent.
That is valid, absolutely valid. So for you, we're gonna ask, we're gonna make it clear. What if you asked and they said yes? Okay, green light, let's do it.
So we've been seeing someone for a while. Do we want to spend all of our free time with them?
Oh, okay, so that's a maybe. What would be a circumstance where we might want to spend all of our free time with them?
Well, like if our parents are busy working and, you need someone to talk to, and that would be a good opportunity.
Okay, so in that situation, then maybe it would that be a green? Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I hit it?
Yes.
Okay. I've been dying to do that. So we had such a great time hanging out with you today. I really enjoyed hearing your take on dating, and I kind of think you've got it down. Like, dating takes practice. There are levels to it. Sometimes it doesn't go exactly the way that we were hoping, but the biggest thing today is that it was so much fun hanging out with you and playing these games. And I think at the end of the day, that's kind of how dating's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah. And like a little messy and a little bit of trial and error, but we just have to give it a go,
And I also think that you are smart and kind and very funny. If and when you choose to start dating, I think you're going to do great at it.
Thank you.
Give me a high five. Really good.
Yes.
Bye, folks. Thank you so much. It was so lovely today.
No problem.
It was so nice chatting with you guys.
It was
today and hanging out.
amazing.
Bye.
Hey, have you seen my phone?
No,
What is this?
I have no idea.
Oh, really? My bag is not compost. On Everybody Curious, when we have food waste, it goes in the compost, not my purse. And when we have garbage, it goes in the recycling.
Because we care about the planet. I thought you said you were in space.
I was. And now we are here in the Everybody Curious hive. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Well, today with Tyson was fun.
Oh my gosh, he's so great.
And his poem was so good.
Bars.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
Correct. Could you be kind and let me borrow some of your honey?
Oh my God.
Please? Hello? Hello?
I told you, they have their own rules. If you want the buzz, follow us at everybodycurious.com.
Or check us out on social media, Everybody Curious.